Hi everybody, welcome back to World of Might, the Potluck Wrangler. Today on the channel we've got issue number 4 of Build Rather the Lich King. Yes, this is issue number 4 and it's a really lovely one because just look at that. It is a Skullosaurus and I love skulls. So I'm delighted to have received a pub that looks like a skull. So yeah, so in here we're doing, I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but I think it's called the right Polion. So this is the right Polion. I'm going to build that up into something that is going to assemble that. So and what's nice about these magazines, they tell you where it's going to be positioned. So if we look at the Lich King here, we can see it's going to be some sort of armor for the boot here. So if you remember back in the day when you used to play football, you wore them sort of knee shield things. That's what that reminds me of. But yeah, so that's going to be what we got. And then issue number 5 is the part of the foot, and you can just see a little bit more detail there as to what part we're going to be working on today. So this is going to be, I reckon, a nice quick easy issue. Okay, lovely. So let's get our parts that we need. So the first things first, we need to get ourselves this 4D is going to be your right Polion ornament. This is plastic, although it sometimes feels a little bit white rubber, but it is plastic. And just look at the detail on this. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's so detailed. And next we're going to get ourselves 4C. This is going to be the right Polion horn. Now looking at that, that's a push fit connection. It's entirely up to you if you want to glue it. I have had problems with push fits in the past, but we're just going to put that in. It's very directional there, as you can see, and that's going to slot in like so. Now I think that fits in lovely. I'm not going to glue it. It's quite firm once it goes in there. Just doing a few tests there. I think that's going to stay there fine. And yeah, wouldn't that be really cool as like a massive ornament if they could enlarge it somehow? But yeah, that looks really good. Very lovely indeed. I really like that. So we're going to pop that to one side. Next we're going to get 4E, and this is the right, oh blimey, how the hell do you pronounce that? Right Shinboard, I think that says. So here you see it says right Shinboard. And again, that's plastic. And we're then going to get ourselves this part here. This is metal, this bit. And this is 4A, and that's the right Polion. So that's your 4A. There is a magnet on here as well, so I'm wondering if obviously there's going to be a mechanism that attaches it to the knee, because that's what it's sort of giving me the vibe for. So as you can see, we've got a tab here, we've got a circly thing, a pointy cylinder, and then another tab. We're going to make sure that we're going to feed that through this section here, and that's going to feed over something. Let's have a look here. It's supposed to go over like that. Sorry, like that. So that's how it's going to go. So we're going to push that into position like that. Can I just say, this is bringing me back vibes of the Gauntlet. I mean, it's so bloody big, isn't it? I mean, look at the sheer size of that. It's brilliant. Everything's just so big on this build, and I love it. So that just fitted in there really nice and snug. We've got another piece now, which is a plastic again. This is a very lovely detailed part. That's 4B. That's going to be your right Shinboard reinforcement plate. And as you can see here, we've got 3 holes. And the rest has got like a little bit of a flick. I suppose you could use that to like get your screws out or something. It reminds me of something like I don't know, what are them things that you, I don't know, it reminds me of sort of like a pin remover or something. Wow. Or yeah, I know what it is. You know, like Lego, where you used to get that grey tool and it lifts the parts off. Yeah. Okay, lovely. So this, as you can see, very easy to do here, people. 1, 2, 3, and 2, and that's going to go over there. And that is perfect because this acts like a little support for it and locks it in. And just look, oh my God, this is fabulous. Look at this. So you see all these little teeth? that's going to go over and then lock all that into position, so you see all them little teeth, and it will lock it in. Now this feels like a really big push, so that's fine, that's come off, because we can just pop that back like that, and that's going to be, wow, oh wow. I feel like I'm working on something from the Games of Thrones. It just is so beautiful. And I think they're the teeth for the jaw, maybe. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So we're going to pop that over. And we're going to get ourselves DP screws. Now, these are ones that look like a chamfered. It's a very thin screw with a sort of chamfered head on it. And we're going to get a screw into here. We're going to put one there, one there. Sorry guys, I've just thought of something. I've just thought of something, sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to put this into here. Now the idea of the flat head is to oh dear, something chuckled me there. Is the whole idea is so that the head, you know, it doesn't protrude through the whole point of the head there is to stop it from like the screw going all the way through and this bit lifting up, but that went in beautifully. We're going to get our next screw here today, and we're going to secure that into this middle slot here. Whoops, let's get that. And get the next screw. All of these issues we've received in this consignment, they've just been so really quick, fun issues, and as you can see, that's working in absolutely gorgeous, really, really beautiful. There we go, that's that one. And then last but not least, we'll put our third screw in. Now the next issue is going to be the shoe, and I think we put like a little heel plate on it, so yeah, the shoe's quite heavy. It's die cast, so, and we'll just secure that into position like so. Wow, look at that. And then last but not least, I'm intrigued what this magnet does, because if that's going to be the knee, yeah, looking at this, it looks as if it's going to be magnetized so you can stick it to that boot. That's what it definitely looks like. Okay, beautiful. And then last but not least, we've got this little segment here. Now, there's no reason why you can't put a blob of glue on there and reinforce it, because there's no reason why this needs to come off. If you needed to get to this section here and take that off for any reason, the access point for that is these screws here. There's no reason why these two plates here need to dislodge and come off. So if you wanted to, you could pop a bit of glue on there, but what's going to happen is that's just going to feed onto there, and bloody hell, that is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I'm really impressed with that. Oh, look at that. It's very gothic vibe, isn't it? Oh, wow. There is slight gap. Wow, that is fantastic. Look at that. I don't know why, I just love skulls. But that is the all it wants us to do in this issue, as you can see. Now, if you want to see what's coming up in the next issue on these magazines, they don't show you. Some magazines will show you on the back. Just check your online account and that should show you what's coming up. But in this issue, a nice, quick, lovely little issue there, and that was of the White Polion. What I also like is the fact that these pages are like a storybook. They're like the way you turn the pages, it feels like a proper book. So we'll just pop our DP screw back into this little baggie, and that can go over there. The screwdriver can go back in its hole, and that, I think that's actually more better than the nice piece. I mean, each piece is just getting beautiful. I'm very tempted to put a piece of glue on that, because it seems to get, when I push it, it sort of lifts up again. You see that as I'm pushing it, it sort of releases and pulls back. But yeah, we'll have a think about that. But the magnet, I'm really hoping that's strong, because that's going to have to like buckle up against something. So, and it looks like they may reinforce it with two pins, because that looks like a pin section that it clips onto. But oh, I think that's bloody awesome. And look, that's the size of it. So about the size of from your wrist to, if we put the horn there, just about a little bit from the tip of your finger. Yeah, wow, what a beautiful issue. I think I enjoyed that more than I did issue 3. That's issue number 4 of Wrath of the Lich King. And issue number 5 of the Lich King will be up very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We'll see more of the Lich King coming soon. Bye for now.